Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Lightailing LED Light Kit. This particular one is for the Indiana Jones Escape from the Lost Tomb set. This kit was kindly sent to me by Lightailing, so thank you very much to them for sending me this. So this is my first LED light kit. I've been looking to try out one of these for quite some time now, so it's going to be interesting to see how this is actually incorporated into the model. So this is my first time experiencing these kits. So it's going to be interesting to see what's actually in this box. So I'll be giving my full thoughts and opinions on what I think of this LED kit, how easy it is to put together, and I'll show you what it looks like with the lights turned off in the dark to see just how bright it is. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to going through this box to see what's inside it. It looks quite exciting, really exciting. Okay, so here we go. This is the box it comes in. As you can see, it's quite a smallish, unassuming box. I must admit, I was expecting maybe something bigger. I wasn't really too sure what to expect, if I'm perfectly honest. So it's my first ever light kit, so that's quite nice to finally have one in hand. So in this box we get one LED light kit, a battery box, and an installation guide. So it's interesting to see what those are like. So we have a look at the back. Tell you a little bit of information about it on the back, complete with the website, a few other bits and pieces on here, so it's quite cool. Yeah, so let's get this open and see what's inside. So I've never done. I've been looking to get one of these lighting kits for a while now, but never quite taken the plunge as of yet. So it's quite exciting to see what these are, what's actually going to be in this box. I'm really excited, in fact. So I know they certainly enhance Lego sets when you have them on, so that should be quite cool. Let's remove this packaging. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, we've got another little bit of sellotape on there, which we can remove. So here we go. Let's have a look what we've got inside here. So, okay, so nicely packaged, which is always good. Let's take out the contents. So that's the empty box. So we get in here instructions, really good looking instructions, in fact. Looks quite nice and chunky. Not sure what else. Have a look in, so open these up to see what is in here. Let's have a look. So I'm guessing it's maybe, I'm not sure what this is. It's like maybe like accessories or just little instructions on how to actually. It's a universal instruction kit, so I'm guessing these sort of are like tips of how to use the kit and how to what not to do with the wires, and I guess it's applicable for all the kits, I'm guessing. Troubleshooting. It's all different. It's quite good. So you get in multiple language. So that's quite cool. So we get a little thank you for your purchase service card, which is quite cool. So there we go. That's good to see. So you get 2 years warranty on these, after sales support, which is always encouraged. That's always good. That's always helpful. So then we get the instructions for the actual Escape from the Lost Tomb set itself. So it's quite good instructions actually. I believe these instructions are available online as well, so you can download a PDF, which is good. So the instructions from the first instance look good. Doesn't look too complicated, if I'm perfectly honest. Looks like it gives you a good explanation maybe of how you go through it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how I get on with these. This is one thing that's really been putting me off probably these light kits for quite a this is why I haven't really gone for it just yet, just because I'm not quite sure how fiddly these wires might be. So yeah, but it'll probably work quite well on this kit as it's a small set. It's probably a good place to start off with rather than take the plunge for a really big lighting kit. So yes, it looks quite good instructions by the looks of it. Looks decent, nice and bright. Looks quite simple. Quite a few instructions. Looks what we have. 52 steps in total. So yeah, so I think you've got little icons on the pictures by the looks of it to sort of explain what's required, and a little guide down the bottom to tell you what's what. So that's good. That's always encouraging. So that should be helpful. So let's see what we get in here then. So here we go. So inside the nice packaging. So we have there's looks like this is the battery box. Oh, that's not easy. Oh, nice, easy to get into. It's always good. So you get the battery box. That's simple as it. So, so it's got a USB there. So I'm not sure how these actually work. Is it? I'm guessing it must be some sort of controller, I guess. Not sure. I'll look and get into that. But then we have the lightings themselves. There's not too many in there, so it's quite nice. See, I do like the packaging. It's nice, secure, sturdy packaging. So if you're looking to order, it comes well packaged, so it's very secure, which is encouraging. So let's open this one up as well. Right, so here we go. Try not to bend any of the wires. That would be very unhelpful. So here we go. So you've got the USB there. So you've got a couple of the LEDs here, I'm guessing, the little lights. They've got a really small, really tiny. I do like the sort of, I'm guessing these light up as well. So you've got little LEDs in these like studs, which is really interesting to see. Must be some sort of controller, I guess. I'm not quite sure what that does. Yeah, so the wires really are thin. They're like hair, they really are thin wires. It's really cool. I've never seen these for a long time, but I don't know what it is. These little wires will be hidden quite well actually by the looks of it. So you've got the USB, so you've got a brick there, so you attach that somewhere. Then you've got more LEDs under there. Yeah, so that's quite cool. Yeah, so okay, that's what you get in the box. So yeah, quite simple. Doesn't look too daunting, if I'm honest. So yeah. Just one more thing I want to show you guys is the battery box. It does actually slide off. You just have to put a knife or something sharp inside the hole to remove the box, and it takes 3 AA batteries. So yeah, I'm not sure how it turns on though. So that should, oh there we go, and we've got a little on-off switch on there. So that's quite cool, quite nice and secure. So yeah, so it just clips on there and just slides in. So let's get this assembled and see what we think. Okay, right, I've got the lights installed, and I have to say that was far less stressful than I was expecting, and in fact it was really super easy to put them in. Obviously this is only a very small set, so maybe on a larger model it might be a bit more difficult, but for this one, super easy. So the LEDs, you've got 4 in here. This is the only real part of the set where you can see, you can sort of see the exposed wire. But it's not a huge amount. You could probably get it a little bit more snug if you wanted, but I didn't want to pull the wires or too hard, so that's my personal preference. I didn't want to sort of I didn't want to risk. I mean, that's just my own fear of not winding them too tight, but it doesn't really. I say it's hardly there, so it doesn't bother me. So you have the wire So you have the wire start from here, goes all the way around here. Then the wire comes underneath this plate here. And then it sort of extends round through to the back, and you just see a little bit of exposed wire there, which is, again, when it's on the shelf, you're not gonna see it. So it doesn't, you know, the wires are really well hidden. You have 2 LEDs up here, and you can just about see the wire, but again, it's barely it's there. I mean, if I didn't point it out to you, you might not be able to see it. So it's really good. So neat. Then we go around the back here, and we see a bit. This is where we get a bit more of the wiring, where it's around the back. But you have the battery box. So obviously you'd have that out of the way. It's around the back, so it's not really going to be that much of a problem, if I'm honest. So you see you've got it round the back here. We have another LED LED stud brick here underneath. Again, it's nicely well hidden, very tidy in terms of the wiring. And then underneath here there is another light strip here, so it's around here. So again, very neat, you could probably get a little bit more snug, but I say for me, I didn't want to pull on the wires too much. This is my first time using them, so I was about more fear of me breaking them, but it's really well hidden. I mean, you wouldn't, I say, point out, it's brilliant. So up here, and the other exposed wire around here. All in all, took me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour to put this together. I took my time with it. I didn't want to rush it. I advise anyone sort of building these, make sure you haven't, give yourself plenty of time so you're not rushing to get it done. To take your time with it. But now it's super easy. It's far more easy than I was expecting. The one thing that really does help are the instructions, and I have to say they are really good. On each instruction, so you have a little guide in here telling you there's 6 different keys. Usually these are the key, and they're telling you what to do on each stage of the installation process. So down the bottom you have a little, again at the bottom you have a reminder down the bottom, which is really good, so it's helpful. But on each instruction, as you can see, it's telling you what to do, and it was super easy to follow. I say this is a smaller set, so I have to bear that in mind. But at each stage, it's very clear. The pictures are clear. It's really nice, really helpful guide. As I say, fair play. The instructions are fantastic, nice and bright. So yeah, every step's covered, every step detailed. It shows you how to remove certain sections. So yeah, I think it's absolutely really good to see. Yeah, super impressed with the instructions, I have to say. They're super easy to follow. Yeah, it's just a case of taking your time with it, being patient, don't rush it, and the finished job is pretty tidy. So yeah, really great instructions. So now I've got it all, the light kit all assembled. Let's dim the lights and see what this looks like when it's in the dark. Okay, so now it is absolutely pitch black, so let's turn the lights on, the LED lights on, in 3, 2, 1, boom. And as you can see, wow, the LEDs are extremely bright, which is absolutely amazing. So you have the little LEDs down here lighting up the flames, which looks really good. You have the 2 bright ones up here. I think the camera's picking up pretty well, so it really shows off the details below, all the hieroglyphics. It looks really good. I mean, the LEDs are so much brighter than I expected. I didn't know really what to expect, but it's when you turn it around to the side that the effects just look so good. The lights are so vibrant, and then you move around to the back, and then you see the red sort of lights around here, and highlighting the sticker inside there. It looks really good. I think the effect is just fantastic. Very minimalist, but really good effect. I just think it really does just change the whole dynamic of the set. It's these bright LEDs here. They're just super bright. I mean, they look absolutely fantastic. It makes the Ark of the Covenant look so good. I just love the look, the flames. They're magical. It really does transform the set. What it's going to look like on my shelf, it just looks so stunning. I just the impressions are so good on it. I just love the colours. It really does change the whole feel of the set. I think it just looks really good. I'm super impressed. Yeah, very bright. I wasn't expecting to be as bright as that, but especially around the back here, like got this sticker here. You generally don't see it, but it just looks so good. It just, yeah, magical. Really pleased with them. I think it looks just really good. But I just, yeah, super impressive. It just absolutely transforms the set. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so overall, I have to say I'm very impressed with this lighting kit. I've been on the fence for a little while about getting these lighting kits. I wasn't sure if they're going to be too complex to do or too fiddly to put together, but I have to say my experience has been very positive. This particular set lighting kit for this set was very easy. And it took a little while. It took me about an hour to put together, but I'd say like taking my time. And I do highly recommend these to anybody really, anyone who's considering putting light kits on their models. I do have no problem recommending these Lightailing kits. They're really very good. My personal recommendation though is if I was you, you're on the fence and think about getting a lighting kit, start off with a smaller kit and see how you get on. This particular kit for the Escape from the Lost Tomb is £20 or $24. So rather than go and buy out a big expensive lighting kit for like a modular or something along those lines, maybe start with a small kit. See how you get on, see what so you can see the wires for the first time, and that's probably the best way. That's probably the best way to go about it. I love it now. I've got one set sort of lit up. That's the problem I have now. I kind of want more. They do look really effective. When you see the lights turned on, I think it just completely changed the whole dynamic of the sets. So if you're interested in picking up this particular kit or any other Lightailing kits, there are links in the description down below. I'll leave links to the Amazon websites or the actual Lightailing themselves. There are so many lighting kits for many different Lego models. I say some of them look really fantastic. And I certainly will be buying more, I believe, because I think they're really cool. Yeah, really a nice, not essential, but they really do help bring Lego sets completely to a whole new dimension. They really are very worthwhile doing. I'm not sure how complex the bigger ones will be, but now I've built this one, I have no problem buying more and doing something a little bit more complex. So please let me know in the comments what you think of these lighting kits. If it's something you're interested in picking up. And please ask you to leave a like on this video, and I'll be grateful if you very much consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.